Jason's greatest challenge could come from South African Raynard Tissink, his first time to Australian shores, and he's the man trying to complete another step towards his goal of winning a triathlon on every continent.
Yeah, winning an Ironman on every continent was, just something that I thought would be really unique. When I first started Ironman, one of my premium goals was just to win an Ironman. It happened fairly early on in my career, with Ironman career in 2002. I'm only 2 years into the sport. My strength is that I don't really have a weakness. When I'm on form and I'm having a good day, I should swim in the lead bunch. I think that has been my weakness in the past, was that I always used to sort of come out in one bunch back from the leaders. So being able to swim with those guys now has obviously made...
In today's race, to see how Patrick has put up, as we see Raynard Tissink taking his wetsuit off, he is certainly one of the danger men in this field still. And suit off, so some early dramas for Jason Shortis.
Well, you talk about your confident competitors, and I think Raynard Tissink fits that bill perfectly.
He certainly does, Vossi, and we can see the difference in riding styles of Raynard to Pete Jacobs as he passes our leading chase group, including Luke Dragster. Very strong on the bike, nice straight body, and the power going straight through, and he's making up some big ground already on Pete Jacobs.
This is quite a move indeed from Raynard Tissink, and I mentioned confident, but we know he's tough as well. When he won Ironman Korea this year, that was in a quick summation of Pete Jacobs' race up to now. Would you rather have seen him gone maybe a minute slower in the swim? I mean, he's certainly paying a price.
He had an awesome swim, as we saw earlier, but it has taken its toll, and that 2:38 marathon time that he predicted certainly won't happen here in Ironman Western Australia.
So Raynard Tissink from South Africa is our leader, ahead of Patrick Vernay right now from New Caledonia. And Tissink, as we told you earlier, extra. So Mitch Anderson, after the swim, has made up a heap of ground.
Mitch, famous for his powerhouse displays in any triathlon that he does around the world, indeed.
He's a good fella too, Mitch Anderson. We call him the Flying Doctor, but he's quite a character. We saw him in one of those grabbing the bottles earlier. He was saying that's how to do it, kids. So he enjoys what he does.
And here we have Raynard Tissink, and creeping right up behind him now. You can see this is a very key part of our race. Mitch Anderson looks like he's just about to go into the race lead here at Ironman Western Australia.
Well, this is it, folks. Big move. Mitch Anderson, up he comes to Raynard Tissink. Tissink hasn't even taken a look over the shoulder. And now he has a little look and says, hey, how'd you get there? Where'd you come from?
Mitch exchanging a few words with Raynard. Would be interesting to see what he did say, but he doesn't hang around for long. Already out of the saddle, and he's starting to move away from Raynard Tissink.
All guys, Peter, probably wondering where is Jason Shortis. Well, he's well off the pace as we head into transition for the bike. Take me through it, the plan, the strategy, the focus when you get here.
Well, again, like our earlier transition, they will
translate to victory. As Anderson with the lead, he's 5 hours 12:50 there at Charlotte Paul. She too competed in Hawaii, was 16th overall. Now the margin, just 17 seconds. Anderson to Tissink this far into the race.
And Raynard looks very, very comfortable indeed, very relaxed in the top half of his body, striding out already, and now he has Mitch in his sights.
Absolutely, and his sights closing in. He could hear his footsteps right now, Mitch Anderson. Now, our three leading competitors in the men's and the women's, they get the little chaperone with the bikes?
Yes, it does help our leading athletes around the course as well. Plus, it also allows the spectators to see who's currently in first, second and third place, respectively.
So we've got Anderson, we've got Tissink, still not prepared to ride off Patrick Vernay.
But Charlotte is regarded as one of the best runners in the sport.
And there's Mitch Anderson, another smile as he heads down here. Lots of support for our two leading competitors. Anderson, the Aussie, leading the South African.
Raynard and Mitch, side by side at the moment, they are well aware that Patrick Vernay is closing very, very quickly.
Now, Pete, at this point of the race, is this a good thing to have company?
Well, I think it is, especially for Mitch at this stage, because he knows that he has...
Third position now in the women's. So it's Australia 1 and 2, New Zealand third. As far as the men's go, it is South Africa and Australia running side by side. Seconds ahead of Vernay. Vidman is over 5 minutes off the pace. Mackenzie has made a move, 7.5 minutes off the lead and now into the top 5.
And here we have Raynard Tissink making a move on Mitch Anderson, who desperately has to hold on to Raynard because both men know that Patrick Vernay...
But here's the news in the men's. Patrick Vernay has got Raynard Tissink in his sights. He's gone past Mitch Anderson and we may have a new leader in just a moment.
And certainly Patrick Vernay, renowned of running sub 2 hour 50 marathons.
Tough from there on in. The Ironman Western Australia, Tissink and Vernay side by side, racing two in the men's. Sensationally have a great grasp of the English language. I don't know whether anyone's able to tell him.
There would be some people out there on the course giving him some updates, but at the moment he will be certainly focusing on trying to claim the Ironman Western Australia title.
Is Tissink thinking right at the moment his 2-year-old today, his 2-year-old son Lenny, on his birthday, could be a victory for his...
To some respect.
Tissink in second position, still looks strong, but nowhere near Patrick Vernay right at the moment.
So obviously you love Australia.
Of course I love, and it's not far away from home, so I love coming here.
There he is, ladies and gentlemen. 2007 Ironman WA, Western Australia, Patrick Vernay.
And stand by, because here comes our runner-up, and it's been so strong from the South African Raynard Tissink. This is the man looking to win on every continent. That challenge is still ahead of him. Raynard Tissink, second in Ironman Western Australia here in Busselton.
Yeah, definitely. I'll have to come back next year, obviously try again. You know, one of the goals is to try and get a win on every continent. I need Australia and South America, so I'll definitely have to be back.
Mitch Anderson will get third. 8:09.20, by the way, the time for Tissink. That would win many, many Ironman races around the world. Third, Mitch Anderson, a personal best time. 6:20 though off our win.